everybody, welcome back to Shots Life. This week we're back on the Grady White. And would you just double clamp it, dude? All right, so we'll do some double clamping. Good Lord, 1,000 of you. I do appreciate it, though. I mean, I know you guys are trying to help out. Nobody said it negatively. It's just funny. I mean, after the 1,000th time, yeah, I understand. And also, thanks for the Coast Guard regulations. We don't deal with the Coast Guard in the middle of the United States, but I can understand why if you're out in the ocean, it's important. So we'll fix the fuel lines to be Coast Guard standard. And I don't know what else we'll do. So let's just get busy and knock some stuff out. I don't know. I'm discombobulated. I've been, gone in Arkansas for a week, had to get back, had to get my parents' grass mowed. Thankfully, my neighbor, Shelby, thank you so much. She mowed my common yard, my big yard. So just yesterday, I just had to do down by the lake and weed eat and all that stuff. Do wherever the land was rough. She didn't do that, which I get. I mean, she shouldn't be doing that. So thank you, Shelby. Anyway, so let me get busy. Let's get to work. All right, so I've been kind of trying to figure out this fuel thing. I think it has, those are fuel lines there for the sender, but I'm not using those. I'm going to run new wire, so I'll just run it, leave it long. It goes up to the dash up there, so I know how long it needs to be, so I'll just run it and run it around and then hook it up. That way we have nice new stuff there. I'm not trying to use that old crappy wire. And then I'll just keep pulling that stuff back and trying to figure out what is what, right? A lot of those cables are just the steer cables, which I have now pulled through the hole into the back. And then there's a whole slew of power cables on this side. And there's a ground cable over there as well. So I'm kind of slowly but surely just kind of getting through it. I've pretty much cleaned all the junk out of both sides. So I'll probably vacuum up, then I'll run this line for the senders. All right, we got the wire run down through here. There's a couple different ones that are back here that are going to need to be tightened up. Of course, there's a wall that goes here, but this wall need to be tightened up there. I think the wall goes up here and holds this up is what it does, but we'll have to see about that. In the meantime, I got my wire. It's way back here, going down below, coming out here. So I have it tucked nice and tight behind the hydraulic lines. So I just need to keep feeding it until it gets to where I want it. Which will be about there, I think. Then I have lots of room. And we'll cut this off and get it done. All right, very nice. So now I just need to get a ground wire to go there, to go to the front for the tank, for the bus bar. I need to figure out where the bus bar is first, but let me figure that out and we'll get that sucker run. We'll find a screw for it too. All right, so I spent a lot of time researching this ground. It's kind of irritating me, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of forums say you're supposed to ground it to the bus bar. My boat doesn't have a bus bar. Evidently, there's several people with boats that don't have a bus bar. So I'm going to ground it to the battery. One site says don't do that. Another site says that's fine. Yada yada. It's like one of those things. So I'll read more about it, but right now I'm going to run this to the battery compartment. And if I change my mind, I can always move it from there. But there is no bus bar anywhere, so that's kind of a misnomer for my situation. Oh, is it too big? Dang. I need bigger screws. Let me find bigger screws. Okay. Get the zip tied down. I didn't stop. I just put the camera down, and then I was like, well, I need to get all this caulking off from around the door. So I went ahead and did that. I got the caulk off of all around there. So there it is, all the silicone. So she is ready to be cleaned up, and then the floors to be put on. But I just wanted to share that with you. All right. All right, so it's freezing in here today. I don't know what's going on. It should be warm. I mean, this is literally what, May 3rd or something like that. Yeah, so it should be warm, but it is cold this morning, and the wind is going like crazy. So anyway, I got a box of goodies here, a box of clamps just for you guys. We'll get those double clamps on there. A couple good suggestions this week. I mean, double clamp is a good suggestion too. It's just funny when 10,000 people tell you. Yeah, we'll run this vent hose and we'll put a loop on it. When somebody said that, I remembered there was one there. I just need to get that done. And then I got A1 fuel line instead of the B, whatever it is. So, or whatever. So I got the Coast Guard approved fuel line. So we'll get this gray stuff off here. I can still use the gray stuff, just not under deck, I guess, according to the Coast Guard regulation. So we'll get that fixed up and yeah, go from there. I don't know. Like I said, I was supposed to have these floor drains and the back drains, and I got scuppers. I don't know what's come in, what hasn't. We'll go through that. I just kind of grabbed stuff as it came in. Well, I wasn't here, so I just grabbed stuff, threw it in the boat, and hopefully we have everything we're supposed to have. So, with that being said, let's get busy, huh? All right, so I guess we'll start with the main fuel line, getting it double clamped. There were a couple suggestions, like why don't you just pull these up and out, because the bolts on the backside are bent on the far side over there. We tried that originally when we first did the first test of the fuel line. So yeah, I have to kind of do it in there, and it's really, I know I'm struggling, but I mean, it can be done, so it's not a big deal. So instead of fighting, trying to take it out and breaking it, whatever. A lot of suggestions about sealing this gas gap. I hear you loud and clear. We'll figure something out, just because I don't do it right now. We'll get it. We'll do something. I'm not sure yet. If nothing else, we'll just 5200 and then, close it off. There's a couple good suggestions, beer can holder and something else, but this is all one bracket underneath. So I'm not sure about that. I'll look at it again maybe. And yeah, anyway, so let's get some clamps on here. Don't lose that. Oh, all right, the EPS man just came and brought me some more tractor parts. I don't even think that needs 2 double clamps. It's a vent, but you never know. So in lieu of you guys tell me it does, I'll just put one on there. It's pretty small though, isn't it? Let me get a bigger one on there. I even double clamped my vent hose just to make everybody happy. I didn't see that in the Coast Guard regulation. And thanks for sending that to me. I like that that somebody sent that to me. That's pretty cool because then I can just read it for myself. All right, so let's get in here and get the other side of this fill hose on. And then we'll fix this vent hose and make it longer and we'll loop it. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I got it on there. I just got to get it tightened up now. Woo! I don't know what you're gonna see here. I'll probably be right in the way. But let's see what I get here. That's the right size. Freaking heck. Guess I should have checked that first. Maybe it was the right size, I don't know. Wasn't spinning. That's a little bit there. Huh. No way. No way. Oh, no. Don't lose that thing. Shoot, I think I lost it. That's forever gone. That sucks. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna be right in the way. But that's what I gotta do to get in here. All right, double clamp. Woo. That wasn't too terrible. All right. Get a second clamp on there for you. So you 2 clamp levers. Oh man, this might be the wrong size. No, it's gone. Maybe because it's yeah, maybe because it's wrong size. I don't know. All right, so the extensions I bought were for the smaller hose for the fuel lines there, not this big 5/8 hose. I thought I was going to get away with taking the old one out of the other. It's the wrong size. This isn't 5/8. So, yeah, I'll have to go get an adapter. I guess I'll run the lows, which will take me an hour. In the meantime, let's swap back here. We'll get these hose lines off. We'll get the new black one, the A1s on there, and go from there. All right. I guarantee those are locked, yeah. See, those little grabbers work good. All right. Get the other side of these off. All right. All right, one of the suggestions was to put some shutoffs on the lines because I took the selectors out, which could have shut the fuel off. So I just bought a couple of these to put in line. In emergency, it'll work. They don't mount; they'll just be in line, but that's fine. And I'll probably just put them a little ways back. One will be up, and one will be down, I guess. Just need to make sure I can turn them. Yeah, okay, so they will be that way. Bonk, bonk, okay. Yep, bonk, bonk. So I'll just offset them. That'll work. All right. I need to take this stuff off. All right, double clampers. She's double clamped. I'll take stock and clamps now. Oh man. All right, goes in there, clamp them down, we'll start on the next one. Oh, we got it. I suppose it's like watching a rerun of Saturday morning cartoons, huh? All right. Maybe I made that a little long. I mean, I want some play in there, but I made that crazy long. Okay. Still look good. Get on there. Come on. Everybody tells me I always do things the hard way. I don't know how to do this any easier. other than struggle. Not everybody. Some people tell me I do everything the hard way. I do it the best I can do it. That's the way I see it. All right. I think that's gonna be close. Come on, get on there. All right. Woo. Where's me on? Loosen that one up. All right, our first Coast Guard approved double clamped fuel line is in place with a shutoff valve as suggested. All right, those are all good suggestions though. All right, let's make the second one. I want it to kind of be up here so it's out of the way of this one. And yeah, that worked pretty good actually. All right, let's get this next line on. All right, I started looking at this and this is gonna be in the way of the battery. But fortunately, I can. They have slides in them, and I can just move the batteries over because we took the valves off this side. I can put the batteries more this way, and come off this. So that's what I'll do. I'll just shift them over and get them over here. That'll be better anyway. So not an issue. Just change. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad we're thinking about it anyway, right? Because otherwise, that battery would come up right tight here. I don't even know how they had these hooked up before. Actually, I'll have to go back and look. Because they might have been up and the thing might have come over the top maybe and then came down to them. I don't know. Regardless, we'll shift those batteries over so they're a little bit farther to the right and there'll be room here for this shut off. Got plenty of room. I think they haven't shifted this way because the shutoffs used to be on that wall. So, all right, no worries. Just something I saw that we better take note of. So I guess the question on that is, do I want my valve farther back? Probably so. So I'll put it right in here somewhere. Just a little bit closer than that. So I'm going to cut just a little bit off that. That's better. All right, let's clamp this up and we'll get the other line on there and get it pushed through and all that. Gotta be careful, this thing will rip right through if I'm not careful. All right, there you go. We got our fuel lines on. They look good in there. Come in here, we got shutoffs on both of them. And she goes out there and then we'll worry about the rest of that later. So I've got to run to the store to get that fitting so we can extend that and make the loop with the spring on it. So I'm going to run and do that because I really want to knock this out, and I'd like to get this settled before I move forward. Yeah, so I'll be right back. All right, before I go to the hardware store, I wanted to show you one thing. I just opened this box. So that's the old floor drain that I wanted to get rid of, and then of course I need to put the new through hole over there with the scupper on it. But I just wanted to show you what the new one looks like. It just came in. Oh! That's gonna look a lot nicer. A lot nicer than that. So, beautiful. Man, you know, every time I order stuff, I'm like not 100% sure what I'm gonna get, right? Sometimes it looks good in the picture online and then you get it and it doesn't look right. That looks good. So, that's gonna be a nice addition there, for sure. And that'll be my floor drain. It'll run out there. So cool. Cool, cool, cool. Some things do go right. All right, well, let me get to the hardware store. I'll be right back. All right, I made it back. I can't stand going to town. The more I don't go to the town, the less I want to go to town. All right, so I got this adapter for the vent hose. So we'll get some hose clamps and we'll get this extra piece on there with the spray. We'll make it L and we'll shove it back out there and get that vent taken care of. All right, let's get to work here. There we go. Let's see, figure this out here. Those are big. Those are too big. That's probably too small. Let's see if we can get this. Oh. Let's see. Let's go on this side of the wires. Hopefully that's not blocking your view. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see. Okay. One's on there. All right, there we go. We got our 1 foot loop. Very good. All right. I hated going to town and taking the day like that and separating it out, but I wanted to get it done. So if I know I'll blow it off for a couple days and then I wouldn't be putting the video together until later. So that's good. So we got our electrical done this week, which was done before I even left. And then we just got all our hoses done with the right hoses for the Coast Guard. And everything is double clamped now. So everybody should be happy about that. All right, hey everybody, I've been inside editing this video and it looks like we're around the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna cut it here. If this feels like a rerun, it is. Don't be so helpful in the future. Anyway, hey, I do appreciate all the suggestions and it feels good having it right, and you know, and sometimes that's my life, redoing things. It happens a lot. Anyway, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next week. Double clamps, 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 double clamps. Come on. Oh, look at you go. Go, 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 go. And stop. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you to the door. No, you won.